Today we are going to show you on how to create a professional podcast. I want to show you on how to create a professional podcast, whether for your business, for your church, for your association or your institution. You can create and pass your message comprehensively to your audience. So today we are going to look on how to create a professional podcast using free AI tools. I will show you, and I will also put the link to those tools under my video here. So we are going to learn on how to use those tools to create a professional podcast. And this is what we are going to create today. Let me play this for you and just watch it before we start.
Welcome to another edition of Singles and Married. I hope you will learn from today's topic. With me in the studio today is Mrs. Richard Okafor, a sensational marriage counselor. Thank you for having me, Kate. Let's talk about the singles and married. Let me start here. Many people say, I want to get married. But how can someone truly know? That's a great question. One big sign is motivation. If you want marriage because you're tired of being alone, pressured by age, or comparing yourself to others, that's not readiness. Marriage requires emotional stability, patience, and self-awareness. Wow. So being tired of singleness can actually be dangerous? Very dangerous. When you marry to escape loneliness, you may choose the wrong partner. Loneliness doesn't disappear in marriage. It can actually grow if the foundation is weak. That's deep. So what should singles work on before saying yes to marriage? They should ask themselves, can I communicate without shouting? Can I apologize sincerely? Can I handle conflict without running away? Marriage doesn't fix character, it exposes it. And for married viewers, what's one reminder they should hold on to? Marriage is not a finish line, it's daily work. Love is a choice, not just a feeling. Powerful words. So whether you're single or married, the real question is, are you prepared for responsibility or are you just chasing a title? Thank you, Mrs. Okafor, for joining us. Thank you for having me. This has been Singles and Married. If this conversation spoke to you, share it, follow us, and join us next time for another real talk on love, life, and relationships. Thank you for watching.
Yes, how beautiful is that? That's exactly what we are going to make now. I want to show you how I make this professional podcast. So we're gonna to learn this in 5 steps. Step number one is how to generate the image. How I got those studio image from the Pinterest. I opened the Pinterest. So you go to your Pinterest, pinterest.com, then you search for podcast studio. So you have plenty of those studios here. You can see them. Then you just choose the one you want to use. So you can click on it like this. You see this one now. Then you right click and save the image. So that's what exactly what I did. I get this image from the Pinterest. I save it. Then after this step, we move down to step two. Step two, I was using Whisk. Whisk is a Google Lab Whisk where I'm able to put an African woman or female on the chair. So I got this image. Then I open my Whisk. Whisk is one of the AI tools that you can use to edit, to modify for the prompt. So I got it from the Whisk. So you open your Whisk on your labgoogle.com, then you upload the image that you have already generated from the Pinterest. Okay, so here is the image. Here is the image. I just click here to upload it, and here is the image. So when I upload the image, so I put a prompt to generate these people, these two characters. So this is let me just delete this one. When you open your Whisk, this is what you will see in general. Then you click here to upload the image of the studio. So let me open the image of the studio. Here is the image. So now it's uploading it on a Whisk. Then you enter the prompt so that the prompt will bring those characters live in the studio. So that's what I do. So I just write a very simple prompt. I said, please insert a female African woman on the chair. Then you can describe further how you want You can describe further on how you want those lady what they're going to wear, the way they're going to look like, So that's what I did, and the result is what I have here. Let me show you the results. Here is the results. As you can see, here is the result of those two women. I asked Whisk to put those women there. So it depends on what you want and how you want those characters to look like on Whisk. Okay, so after this, then I deleted this one and I uploaded the studio with those two characters. Let me upload it again. I uploaded those studio with those two characters. Then I put another prompt to create the close-up of each character. Here is the prompt I used. I said, using attached image, create a close-up shot of the first lady. Here is the first lady. Here is the close-up. I press it again to generating another close-up. It gave me this. Okay, so now I have 3 or 4 various types of close-up of the first lady. So I use the same prompt again to create the second lady. Here it is, as you can see. So I create another close-up of the second lady. Here is the another extreme close-up. Okay, so now I have the long shot of the studio, and I also have the close-up of the first lady. I have the close-up of the second lady. I have the shoulder shot of the second lady. So which means now I have everything, all the angles that I need to make my professional broadcast. So this will lead us now to the next step. Yes, after making these angles using these images, then the next step is to go to ChatGPT and create a script for these two characters. Before I can make them go on Grok, I need to put a script so that they can be able to use it to pilot or to guide them. So I open my ChatGPT and I put this prompt inside. I said, I'm starting a new show called Singles and Married podcast show. Help me with 5 most needed topics to start with and write a script for the first topic, not more than 2 to 3 minutes, between a host and a guest. The host asks questions while the guest responds. Make it an interesting broadcast show. So after I put this prompt, this is the result of what ChatGPT gave me. It gave me 5 starter topic. Then it writes for me the first script, which is the topic is, are you ready for marriage or just tired of being singles? So here is it, the intro, the guests, the hosts. These are the interaction from the beginning to the closing to the end. Okay, so this is what I use ChatGPT to do, just to write the script. Now that we have understand on how to create the image on Impress, how to edit it on Whiskey, and how to use ChatGPT to write the script, the next step now is to go to grok.com to make this text to become live with the character in the studio. So let's try it. Yes, the next step now is using grok.com. Grok.com is a free AI tools. You can use it on your cell phone, you can download it, you can use it on your computer. It's very easy to use and it's free. You can generate as many videos as possible. Just log in with your Gmail account. And that's exactly what I did. I log in with my Gmail account, and this is just the interface. Then you come to Imagine, you click on Imagine to give you this. Then you come here to attach those images, those studio one by one. So the first thing I wanted to do here is that I wanted to create this podcast from the long shot, the old studio, and how the character sits in the studio. So I uploaded the image. I click here. So when you click there, you click on upload a file. I upload the file, then I look for this. Here is it. Then I click on it. It's uploading now. It's uploading. Good. Remember, I'm making this video for in a portrait aspect ratio. So you can also change if you want to make it on a landscape, either for the television or for the iPad. But this is simply made for Facebook, Instagram. So I make it in a portrait. Okay, depending on what you want to use your podcast to look like. So now, after uploading this video, this image on the grok.com, then I put now the prompt to allow the first lady to talk. Also, the second lady will also talk. Okay, so I put both them on. I put a prompt, and when I put the prompt, I want to check the prompt I use for this. Here is the prompt I use. I put a prompt. I said, the first lady say, "Welcome to my podcast studio, everyone." The second lady say, "Thank you for having me." Then I use the South African accent voice for the first lady. I use a Nigerian accent tone for the second lady. Are we together? And here is the results.
Thank you for having me. Welcome to my podcast studio, everyone. Thank you for having me.
So as you can see, now that both two characters, they have their speech, they have their dialogue now they are saying. So I just do this, then I click on download. When I click here, it will download it. And once it's downloaded, I open, which is the last step is to open your Filmora. You can edit on Filmora. You can also edit on your CapCut. But I like Filmora because Filmora is very easy to use and very friendly. So I uploaded what I've downloaded. The long shot is here.
Welcome to my podcast studio, everyone. Thank you for having me.
So I put it on a timeline of Filmora like this, as you can see. Okay. Then I go back again, and I also upload the close-ups. So now I go back to the ChatGPT for the dialogue one by one. So let's start with the dialogue for the intro of this first person. Say, "Welcome to Single and Married. The podcasts were real." So I copy it. Then I go back to the grok.com. I look for the CU, the close up. That is CU, main close up. The close up of the first girl.
Married. Podcast where real conversations meet real.
As you can see now. So I put the prompts there. So that's exactly what it say. I can direct her to look at the camera or to look at the person she's speaking to. So this is how I made the close up of this one. Then I also come back to make a close up of this lady also.
Handle conflict without running away. Marriage doesn't fix character, it exposes it.
So now I will continue like that until I finish everything on the script in ChatGPT. Everything here. So then I put everything together now in Filmora. Let me open my Filmora. You can see everything now on my timeline on Filmora. I put the music underground to give me a kind of illusion. So this is exactly what I did on Filmora here. As you can see on my timeline, here is the opening sequence. Here is the close up of the host. Here is the close up of the guest. Back to the close up of the host. Back to the close up, extreme close up of the guest, and that and that and that. That's how I put them together to make this professional image.
Choose the wrong partner. Loneliness doesn't disappear in marriage. It can actually grow if the foundation is weak. That's deep. So what should singles work on?
So actually, this is how you can do to make your own podcast. Let me remind you, or let me recap you again of those 5 steps that you need to take. Number 1, go to the Pinterest, and look for any studio you want to use. It can be an empty studio. It can be a studio with a character. Then you download it. Then step number 2, you go to your Wix.com or Google Wix. I show you now. I'll put all the link in my video. You can use the link in my video to go direct there. So you edit those image and you create your close up, your shoulder shot, your extreme close up from that whisk. So after then, you go to step number 3. You open your ChatGPT and you tell ChatGPT exactly what you want for your podcast. so that I can create for you the script to use as I show you now. Then step number 4, you now go to your grok.com, where you put those script one by one down to the grok to allow those characters to see it exactly the way you want it to be. And finally, step number 5, I put those short video together here on my timeline in my Filmora. I put the music underground, and this is the result of what we have now. So go ahead and make and produce your own podcast and give us a slip of what you did on my timeline. Put a comment. I can answer you. If you need my assistant, just write a comment under. I will answer you. And if you need more videos on how to use AI to generate more incomes online, please let me know. I will do more videos for you on how to use AI to generate more income, or to elevate or enhance your business. Thank you. Please, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe now. Click on the bell, ring the bell, so that every time I drop a new video, you are the first person to know. Thank you very much, and I will see you again in the next video.